Hello, I'm back basically for another Blender car interior modeling tutorial part 33, and this is basically final the final like the final modeling tutorial of this series. So I'm just gonna try to go into here, Honda Civic 2002 sun visor. So this is a sun visor. So I want to try to get the proper information for the sun visor. So that's what I need. So I have to do the sun visors like this. So this is how I had to pretty much do the sun visors pretty much. The Honda Civic sun visors. So I had to do that pretty much. And I need the proper information for this. Honda Civic 2002 interior light, so I need that. So something like this. So I'm going to do something like this for the interior light. Use whatever basically suits my need. So rear view mirror. So Honda Civic rear view mirror right here. Like that. So kind of like this. So the first thing what I'm going to do is this Honda Civic rearview mirror like this, I think. So I'm going to get started. And I need to get all these images right here for what I want to try to do. Copy. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have so many images after this. So first of all, I'm going to start with the rear view mirror, I think, of this. And I'm just going to go into here, plane, and just going to go scale, x-axis like that. So kind of like that. Vertex select, scale, x-axis like that. Scale, x-axis. Scale, x-axis. And I'm just going to go bevel right here. Just loop slice. Loop slice. Loop slice. And I'm just going to add this right here. Scale. Scale on the y-axis. Grab on y-axis. Scale. X-axis. Grab on y-axis. Scale. X-axis. Like that. Go into here. Scale. X-axis like that. Scale. X-axis. Go into here and just select that, I think. Extrude E like that. Scale x-axis like that. Scale y-axis like this. And go deep. Duplicate like this. Extrude z-axis. Extrude scale like that. And I'm just going to scale that out like this. Extrude z-axis like that. Extrude, scale, scale like that. Extrude, scale. F, 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 F. And now I'm just going to go into here, go into bevel, and I'm going to bevel this like that. And now I'm just going to add edge loops right here. Like that. Scale. Scale. X-axis. Scale. Y-axis. So it looks like that. And I'm just going to hit this, I think. Kind of like that. scale. So we have one of the mirrors done. So now what we have to do is I have to look at this for review. So I have to go into here, cursor to selected, add a tab, and I want to try to add cube, scale that down like that. And just go subdivide 2 times like that. Duplicate, extrude, scale like that. And just extrude this out right about there. Extrude. Like that. Scale. Like that. Duplicate. Move that out, scale that out like this. Scale. Scale the axis. Scale the axis again. I'm just going to go extrude like that. Scale x-axis like that. Move this down like that. Like that. And I'm just gonna go into here like that. And we have that already selected. So z-axis, face, vertex right here. Rotate this. Grab. Like that. So it looks like that. So now we have that already done. So now what we have to do is we have to kind of go into here, select this, cursor to selected, And now I'm just going to go into here and go add cube, scale that down, scale on the x-axis like that, scale on the y-axis like this, move this down right about here, and just go like this right here, kind of like that. And now we're just going to add loop cuts right here. Hide that. Alt H. And now we selected that. And now we're just gonna go into face select. Cursor to selected. Origin to 3D cursor. And now we're just going to scale that down. Grab, rotate this. So I'm just going to go into here, cursor to selected, cursor to offset, scale like that. So I'm just going to go into here. So right about here would be good. And I'm just going to go into here like that. And that's the rear view mirror right there. That goes right about there, pretty much. So now what we need to do after we're done that is we need to take this and go CTR join like that. And that's already joined like that pretty much. So now what I need to do is start doing the sun visors. So how much time we have left? So yeah, we have to do the sun visors for this thing, and then we're done. And this is like pretty much the final tutorial for this. Sun visor will be very, very easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with pretty much a cube again or something like that. Scale like that. Scale, x-axis. Go subdivide and put subdivisions right here. Like that right there. Scale, z-axis, z-axis. Extrude. Like that. And just add stuff right here. And I'm just going to just go into here and just bridge this again. Let me try to bridge that. 2 segments like that. X face like that. X face. X face. Alt mirror. Last. Alt mirror. Last. Alt mirror. Last. Alt mirror. Last. gonna have it like this. It's not gonna be 100% perfect, but still, it can manage. Shift cursor to selected. And I'm just gonna go into here and add cylinder. Scale, x-axis, so I'm just gonna go into here, go duplicate, scale x-axis, scale Z, X, like that, duplicate, subdivide, like that, like that, kind of like that. So we have this section already done, kind of like that right there. So not 100% perfect, but yeah, and then we can take, let's say, this piece right here, which is duplicate, scale that down like that, extrude like that, and just kind of add like that. And just go like that. Rotate this. And we're going to move that exactly like that. We're going to scale that right there. And now we're just going to move this. Scale that down. cursor to selected. And I'm just going to go into here. Extrude. Extrude. Scale. Like that. Kind of like that. So we have that right there. And this thing is now done. So now what we're going to do with this is we're going to go into here and I'm just going to go like that. Kind of like that. So we have that right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into here. We're going to go cursor to selected right here. We're going to select this and we're going to go into 3D cursor. But first I'm going to go cursor to selected again. Select that. And I'm going to go CTR mirror, y-axis, duplicate, CTR mirror, y-axis, like that. X phase. But first I'm just going to go like CTR A, clear rotation, CTR S, clear location, CTR, clear location scale, go into here, cursor to selected, select this right here, duplicate, CTR mirror, y-axis like that. And we're just going to go into here and go CTR CTR join, B, CTR normal, Z, B, CTR normal, like that. So that's selected like that. So now we have to do kind of so I'm just gonna go into here, get rid of group, like that, get rid of group property, like that. Select that. That too. And I'm going to separate selection. So take that, this, that, and go CTR join, like that. So it's looking quite good so far. The sun visors are already done. So what else do we need to do? So we need to do the middle piece that's going to go right about here. So this piece is what we need to do. So we need to do this piece right here, which will be quite easy. So what we can do is take this out, cursor to selected, out of object mode, add cube, scale, like that. Scale Z axis. Scale Z axis, like that. And I'm just going to go out of this. Just go x-axis, face, x face, scale, face right here, like that. Subdivide like that. Subdivide like this. Subdivide like this. Subdivide like this. And now I'm just gonna go into here and kind of go right here. And I'm just gonna go bevel. Bevel. And now I'm just gonna go into here and just separate these pieces. Like that. Duplicate, hide. And just like add selection and just delete face, go alt hide, just add that right there, go W, bevel, and we're going to bevel that out like that. And we want to do subdivision like this. And we're going to actually bevel that right about there. Bevel that like that. Add subdivision like that. Bevel that like. Bevel that like. So I'm just going to go add duplicate, hide, and just add that X face, alt hide, and I'm just going to go bevel that like that. Select that, extrude, X face, extrude, extrude, X face, like that. CTR normal, and I'm just going to add that right there. Extrude, duplicate, extrude, 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 like that. Extrude, extrude right there. And I'm just doing that right there. Hide. Extrude. Z. Extrude Z. Alt hide. And just going to go into here, divide like that. And that's the top piece right there. Kind of like that. And now we're just going to hit smooth right there. And that's the top piece ready to be used. We might try to do a couple more things right here. And set, scale, and just go into here. Extrude, 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 like that. And that's the thing already done. Ready to be used. The glass compartment. CTR join. That's it. We're done this entire piece right here. And I guess that's it with the tutorial on how to model the car. I mean, we've touched with everything. And if I were to show you, that's what it pretty much looks like, pretty much. Like this. So I'm going to try to go into Alt, Render View right here. And I'm going to show you like the rendered process. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to show you. So I'm actually going to pause this and I'm going to show you what this looks like once it's fully rendered, what is fully rendered, what the interior looks like. So I'm pausing it right now. So this is what I'm doing now. So I'm doing my final render of my thing. So this is what my final render looks like. It looks exactly like this. So that's what my Honda Civic looks like. And this is like what the back looks like pretty much. You can see all the interior, all the dashboard, everything. Even this is what it looks like. See all the buttons, the seat belts, everything in there. And that's what the final car image looks like pretty much. Exactly like this. Looks good, huh? Looks very, very good. And this one, I just had to save this into here. Save this as JPEG. Like that, best quality. And put that as number 5. Like that. So yeah, it looks like that. Very, very good quality. And that's what the actual car looks like, pretty much. And I guess that's it with this tutorial, I think. I hope you like this tutorial, and I hope this tutorial helps you out. And I hope this tutorial helps you out in future projects. And thanks for watching this tutorial, and that's what the final render pretty much looks like. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and please subscribe. This is pretty much it with the car interior modeling tutorial. This is the final tutorial, and we're done. And that's what the final product looks like. It looks exactly like this. I hope you like this tutorial. Please subscribe. Please give me likes. Please watch my YouTube channel. And I hope this tutorial helps you out really a lot. Thank you. Goodbye. My name is Lance Brown.